All right, Kaleb, we don't want to paint you into a corner, but you are a standout student athlete, among other things. So talk a little bit about how you first got into track and field.
My sophomore year, I first started doing outdoor track, and just we were in the hallway. I was with my coach, and originally I was supposed to do just jumping events. And we were walking past because it was too cold to practice outdoors at the track. So we were indoors, and we were walking past the hurdles, and my mom was telling me about how she did hurdles when she was younger. So I was like, all right, I want to try that. So I looked at my coach. I was like, I want to do that. He's like, you want to do hurdles? I was like, yeah. And so it just progressed on and on from there. And
So you didn't hurdle until you were a sophomore?
Yeah.
So for the audience that doesn't know Kaleb, how tall are you?
6'4".
You look like a hurdler. Were you 6'4" when you were a sophomore?
6'2" probably.
And it never occurred to the track coach that you could hurdle?
No.
Okay.
So we can speak to this. We've watched our son Connor do the hurdles, and it's an art. Like,
Yeah.
you definitely have to hit it in a stride, and you have done that. I mean, you just look like you were meant to do hurdles. So that's pretty impressive.
Definitely, you gotta work on everything. Like, form matters. Like, if you mess up slightly, it will take off your race so dramatically. Like, and it just
So how hard did you work on technique? Was this natural?
a little bit of both. It was natural at first, and then I had to get faster. I had to keep perfecting it and keep on going. Like, I'm still perfecting it to this day, but
Sure.
still got to go.
How much of it is mental?
Everything.
Yeah. Because
Track is just a mental sport.
yeah,
If you want to put in the work, you got to do it physically, but mentally, you have to be mentally prepared.
So what does that look like pre-race? Like, what's the, because there's like, even for the crowd, you've got the whole ready, I'm gonna mess this up, but the ready, and they put their hands on the and then set, and then the butts go up.
Yep.
And then there's that, it seems like forever, and if you jump too soon,
Yeah, it's false
you're out.
start. Yeah.
like there's no like redo, there's no mulligans. Like you're out, like you can't do it. So in that moment, what's in your head?
Before I get into the blocks, I'm thinking, I say to myself, like you can see in some of my videos, I'm talking, I say, I'm the best there ever is, and I'm going to get first. And it works. So,
I think if I said that to myself, it wouldn't work. I don't think I could jump over one hurdle.
I think you could.
But that's awesome. Positive mindset, man. I love it.
So do you listen to music? Like, are you one of the kids wearing the headphones?
Yes, always. Music is my go-to before every meet. On the bus, on the way there, I will be listening to everything. And before I even get in the blocks, you'll see me with headphones in,
Yep.
and I'll hand them to my friend Steven, and then I'll just go.
All right, so we'll get a little bit ahead of ourselves, but just for the audience, like, you have Division I offers.
Yes,
like this
I
is
do.
the level of talent we're talking about here. So how much of that, consumes you as far as how you train, how you eat, like how you act in school, like?
It definitely plays a big part in, like, how I act and what I have to do, because D1, it's a different level. Like, you have to put in everything and anything you have, and that's what I do every day when working out, eating, sleeping, schoolwork. I make sure I get everything done, and you go at it.
What is the training regimen? Give me an example of an average day for you.
So I go to school, then after practice, I do everything I can. And depending on the day, if it's a light day, we'll go to the gym in our weight room after, and we'll work out for a little bit. But if not, I'll go to the gym after practice, and I'll work out.
Strength training?
Strength, endurance, everything.
So what advice do you have for, like, younger kids that want to run track or specialize in hurdles?
The advice I would give is put all you can into it. What you put in is what you'll get out. And you want to keep on going and push yourself mentally, physically, and you want to just make yourself different from everyone else.
Yeah, you're a standout. It's obvious to see that, like, when you watch him run.
Yeah, no doubt. So that leads me to my next thought, which is, like, how much better can you get, right? So, like, I watch you locally and you dominate, but you're going to go to a D1 school where people that are dominating locally are all there, right? So if you're like, what's your best time in like the 55 meter hurdles?
55 hurdles is 8.08.
So how much faster can you get?
If I keep on going, low sevens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It's always fascinating to me. You know, even with like at the
It's always
highest level,
faster.
like the 100 meter, like the, you know, like how much faster can the record get?
All right, so we're talking all about running and training and everything, but like, what do you enjoy doing in any of your free time, if you have free time at all?
I enjoy hanging out with my friends mainly. Like we'll go to Applebee's, we'll all hang out, and that's what like I really enjoy doing. And besides that, track. I love track. I never expected to go this far in track. Originally, I wanted to pursue basketball, but then my 9th grade year I got cut, and I just like didn't do any sports that year. And then I did it my 10th grade year on JV, and then 11th grade for varsity I got cut. And so I did indoor. I was walking down the hallway, and I saw my track coach, and he's like, "Where are you heading?" And I was like, "I just got cut from basketball or whatever. I'm heading home." He's like, "Why don't you do track?" I was like, "Oh, yeah." Like, I kind of forgot there was indoor. So I did it, and it turned out great, and I just kept on going and pushing.
And the competition you get during indoor track, I feel like is way higher than what we get like just an outdoor season. Don't you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
All the Syracuse schools
sectionals.
are there, and even if you're not running in the same section as them or the same heat, you still get to watch, and it's a higher level of performance for sure.
State quals, I ran against the Avengers. It was crazy. I ran against the U.S. number 2, and he dominated.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about defeat, right? So I often say when I coach in the corporate world and coach kids, I'm like, you know, winning's easy, right? When you're up against lesser competition and, you know, you like that's easy. You find out what you're made of in defeat. So talk to us about how you handle defeat and if that motivates you.
Last year for outdoor, I lost like quite a bit. Like I was still good, but I still lost a few races. And I took it personal, and I just went back in the lab and just kept working to get better and prove myself even more to everyone else.
What's the lab?
Practice, weight room, everything.
All right. Just want to make sure you weren't actually in a lab, which you might be.
So let's talk about school now. Aside from track, you're interested in mechanical engineering, right?
Yes.
Okay, so talk about that.
Ever since I was younger, like 5, I could believe. My mom, you can ask her every day in the car. She'd be like, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" I'd be like, "Technical engineer." I just made it up. And then I did a little bit of research when I got older. Mechanical engineer, it just stuck out to me. Like that's something I want to do. I'm really good with math and science, so that's something I want to pursue.
All right. So one of us is smart, one of us isn't. So I'll ask the question: what is mechanical engineering? Like, what would you actually do as a career? I really don't know.
It depends what path you go down, but it can be chemical engineering, and software engineering and stuff. But I want to build spaceships, basically.
Okay.
And design buildings, spaceships, cars, even anything in that area.
Engineering is definitely a field that a lot of younger kids are passionate about and pursue, for sure.
I mean, that's where the world's going. How much does AI enter your mind? How much do you use it? Where do you see it going?
It's definitely huge. It's definitely going to be a big part of our world in the future. And I do see it going far and helping people out. I do use it time to time for some of my schoolwork. If I don't understand it, I'll use it to get a better understanding of the work. And I do see it going really far.
Just seems like you'll be partners in the future.
Yeah, definitely for mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
So any upcoming meets or local events that you're excited about?
Sectionals and state quals, definitely, and states. Definitely excited for sectionals. I'm going to try to go for our team's trying to go for the sectional title again. We won indoor our sectional title with 15 dudes, and 4 of our guys scored 85 points out of the 100 that we had, and we still won by like a lot.
Is 15 low?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Just for
And last year we won leagues with only 15 people, and people had like the teams we went against, they had like 30 plus. And this year our teammates decided like we need to recruit if we want to get sectionals. Like it's my last year.
Yeah.
I want to end it off like really good. So we recruited, and we have probably 40 people now.
I love it. I love that you guys took initiative, and because let's be real, right? I mean, the old school traditional in the small towns, it's football, basketball, baseball.
Yeah.
And so track kind of, not that it's forgotten, but you're not getting 2,000 people at a meet, so you've got to do some work, and you guys did it. So that's awesome.
Definitely. We're definitely making a name for Herkimer track. Like we've always been good, but we can be better.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. Like our whole team craves to win. That's what like Herkimer track is about. We want to win, and we'll do whatever it takes to win.
You changed when you started talking about the team. That's awesome. Like, yeah, you could tell like he's passionate, and it's an individual thing, but it's a team thing.
It is,
which is cool about track.
And track is a very social sport as well. Like there's a lot of downtime, in between your events, and it allows you to hang out with your team or even connect with other people from other towns. So it's a very social sport. It's unlike any other sport, because really when you think about it, like you play against them, you never get an opportunity just to talk to them and get to know them. So
that's what I like about track, honestly. You definitely like, when you're running your events, you'll have random people you don't even know cheering for you. And that's what I try to do too. Like if I see like a little kid going or someone new, I'll encourage them. I'll be like, push harder, keep on going. Like you got this. And I'll like make sure that they can go. And it's definitely a different energy for track.
It's so funny that you say that, because our older son, Tyler, ran track, and there was a ton of time in between events that we would like pick a kid, like almost like horse racing. You know what I mean? Like, I think this kid's gonna win. I think this kid's gonna win. And we would
when
be
your
like
event
cheering.
is 8 seconds,
Exactly.
and the track
like,
meet is 3 hours. You
and
do
you're
the math.
there for 3 hours. You are definitely like
I'm not
rooting
saying
for other kids.
I'm not saying we made bets on who would win, like we're at the horse track, but we might have made bets on who
we
was
did. We picked certain kids to win. That's so funny.
All right, so let's talk about that piece of it. I'm going to try to get in trouble here. So there's certain, like, as a team sport, and track is a team sport, but, if our baseball team schedules come out and we're like, hey, we really want to beat this team, you kind of, like, circle it. You get ready for that big matchup. Who do you circle? Like, there's got to be an individual person or people that, like, you're like, I want to beat this dude.
Honestly, like, for team-wise, no one. Like, we have no competition in our leagues, and it shows with how much we want it. And that's what I like about our school and Herkimer track is we have no competition.
But what about you?
Me, anyone ahead of me. Like, that's my competition. And if I, like, see someone ahead of me, I take that personal. Like, I'll go on mile split or max preps, and I'll look at, like, my race and what events I'm in, and I'll see who's ahead of me, and I'll just be thinking about that all day, all day during school about like where I want to be and what I want to do, and it just, you think about that and it happens.
That's crazy, because when you think about it, like pretty much your whole outdoor season, you're not seeing the level of competition that you need to see to be, in states. So kudos for you for, still performing at such a higher level, even though there's no competition around here for you.
Are you friends with people that you compete with?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Right. So you guys have each other, like.
Yeah, we push each other. Like my friend
awesome.
Steven, he's really good at track too. It's his first year for outdoor. Same with Zach Bertucci. We're pushing each other. That's what I like about track too, is if you have someone close with you, you guys just push each other at practice. My friend Shane, we are our best hurdlers on the team, and we're close with each other, and we just push each other, like push. And it definitely shows like how much you improve when you have someone close next to you that will drive you to want it more.
What's something people don't know or understand about a track and field athlete?
they put in work. Like, people don't really understand that track, it's a different level. When you go into the sport, whatever you do, it's on you. If you have a bad day, it's on you. If you have a good day, it's on you. It depends how you are and how you put the work in. If you put the work in, it's going to show the results. Like, it's a team sport, but it's an individual itself.
Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, in a basketball game, you're going to miss how many shots. In a baseball game, you're going to have so many outs. You're going to make an error in the field. When you're talking about an 8-second race, there's no margin for error.
Yeah.
Like, you get a bad start, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I mean,
happened to me
seriously,
before. If you have a bad start, there's no redo. No recovering.
Yeah, you get one shot. One shot only. So that's, you know, just the level of intensity with training and mindset is really. But you're right. I'm sure people think.
Yeah.
You just show up and
run. You just show up and run it. Like, you know.
There's definitely, like, different levels of it. There's, like, level 1, like, a beginner, level 2, like, experienced, and level 3, pro. Like, it depends how you want to take it. If you want to go farther, you're going to take it seriously, and you're going to want to keep pushing. But there's some people, like, I know people that just do it for fun. Like, our white sport meet, my sophomore year, we just had a big duck, duck, goose circle. That's when I didn't take it serious. Right. We probably had 100 people on a duck, duck, goose circle. And then I started taking it serious my junior year, and it just progressed.
Yeah.
So you specialize in hurdles, but you do other events as well.
Yes.
So talk about the other events you do.
Triple jump, I jump 40 feet and 3 inches. And then I do high jump, which is 5'8". Not really good at high jump, but...
That's with the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to, for people that don't know, I mean, we've been to track meets before, but a lot of people haven't, so they...
So when you get to college, do you do multiple, or do you just specialize in one area?
Colleges I'm looking at, they're expecting me to do multiple events, like decathlon. So that's with, like, 10 events that I got to do, which I'm kind of excited for it, honestly, because Coach, he puts me in wherever he wants me to win. Like, if he needs me to win something for him, I'll go out there and I'll do it. It could be the mile, the 2 mile, it could be the 100, it could be the 800, 400. I'll win it.
So you're limited to 3 events, right? At every meet?
For indoor, it's 3, and for outdoor, it's 4.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you always do 4.
Yeah.
All right, the coach is smart in that. Yeah. Talk about the recruiting process. What's that been like?
It's been interesting. I've definitely been in contact with coaches and stuff. For track, it's different from football and stuff. Like, you have to go out there and email coaches every day. And it's not like you can go to a camp and stuff and there's going to be coaches there. You have to put your name out there, and you have to get the word out that, like, this is what you want to do and where you want to be.
That's amazing that you take initiative like that at such a young age. Like, you realize that, like, you have a talent and you want to pursue it at the next level. So there's more than one person running my times, and it's just you have to make yourself stand out from them. Yeah. Like,
coaches, they can look anywhere and find that, but it's just how you make your name for yourself.
What schools have you been in contact with?
Buffalo, SUNY Geneseo, LIU, Wagner, and St. Bonaventure.
Okay. And is this, like, pardon my ignorance, like, full ride stuff? Like, do they give full scholarships for?
It's not a full ride, but it's almost a full
money.
Ride. Yeah, there's scholarship money.
Awesome.
So let's talk about your community in Herkimer and your school. We're in Frankfurt, and we have a smaller school, and you're in Herkimer, and that's a smaller school. Do you like that?
Honestly, yeah, because when I'm older, I want to, like, make a name for myself and get my name out there, and I like the story and the thought of coming from a small town and just making it big. And the community there, I love Herkimer so much. Like, the community's great. They just show love and support every time, no matter the sport.
They do get behind their athletic program, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. What is the big pie in the sky dream?
Olympics. Like, if I can go that far, I will push myself to.
So what does that look like? Because that's a whole nother level, right?
Yeah,
we're talking about levels, right? We go from high school to college, and now, I mean, that's like a job.
Yeah. College, I'm going to have to put in work and just keep on going and push myself to the max.
He's gonna build spaceships and be in
I
the
hope
Olympics.
he has free time.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, you're
give
gonna
you
go
my cell
into
phone
engineering.
number.
You're gonna run track. You're gonna.
We do these things selfishly, so we get to know people that can help us in the future. So I'm hoping you can be one of them.
I will.
All right, thank you.
All right, we ready to
let's
rapid
rapid
fire?
fire it.
Okay. Favorite pre-race hype song?
Over My Dead Body by Drake.
Okay.
Is there a song on your playlist that we would know?
I'd have to think.
Because we always ask kids like favorite song.
And he has no
I have
idea what the song
I know who
is.
Drake is.
Yeah.
All right,
Brain stew?
No.
No. Nice try.
Go-to meal after a meet.
Honey pepper boneless chicken wings from Applebee's or a Chipotle.
Freaking Applebee's. We have to.
Izzy said the same thing. She said exactly the
do you
same
know
thing.
Izzy?
Yeah.
The basketball
we're
Do you
friends.
go
Yeah.
together to get this Applebee's?
We've won a couple of times.
Okay, all right. Well,
That's
that makes
great.
sense then. Like, we got to reach out to Applebee's and ask for some money.
They're-
Because everyone's like hyping
they're so
Applebee's.
Our
Actually,
kids spend a lot of time there.
we
They
should,
do.
We should just go there ourselves tonight and check it out. This is
All right, you're taking me to dinner. Okay, most inspiring athlete.
Grant Holloway. He's a Olympic hurdler himself, and I look up to him every day. Like everything he does, it's perfect every time, and he's just crazy on hurdles. He's like a gazelle.
So how much do you study?
I
Technique and
study
stuff, yeah.
technique probably 2 hours a day
Really?
in school. I have my laptop open and I'm just watching races of what I can do better and what I can do to improve.
including yourself.
Yes.
Who videos you?
Stephen Nagel or my mom.
Okay. Yeah.
So they'll send me the videos and I'll just look and I'll be like, what could I have done to do better?
That's crazy that you do film.
Yeah. I mean, he wants to be in the Olympics.
I never thought of it. I know.
One word that describes your mindset.
Different. I
Let it sit
just
there.
want to go.
And the most successful people in any field, they're different.
Yeah.
They think different. They act different. You know, they're contrarian to what everyone else is doing. So I like that answer.
So you're in high school. Favorite teacher?
Ooh, now you're really gonna get him in trouble.
Well,
Mr. Steele, I can get on his nerves sometimes, but he is my favorite. I will admit that. And
Is that the Steele I know? Or is it his kid?
It's
Probably.
his kid.
Okay. Awesome. Anything we missed, Caleb? Anything you wanted to talk about that we didn't hit?
No, you guys got everything.
All right, Kaleb Davis.
Good luck.
He's going to put people on the moon. He's going to be in the Olympics. Hopefully, we're going to be in his will. I appreciate you coming in, man. Best
Thank
of luck
you,
this
man.
season.
Thank you.
thank you.